So yeah, we put the nitrogen there and then we heat it up so it expands and blows everything up. So yeah, let's continue. What? This alien is moving. Strapped down hybrid. Oh, this alien is also moving. The creature strains at its bindings. It seems healthy, though judging by the fury in its eyes, is far from pleased. There's another one. It has fallen from the operating table only to crawl around in aimless peregrination. No doubt it's delirious. A frightening thing creature, courtesy of Kane Corporation. It's moving but seems to be unaware of its surroundings, or it could simply have accepted its fate. Both bodies barely show signs of life. Emaciated, starving organism. This body was wasted away to little more than sinew. Moisture, plastic sheeting. Okay, some machinery has been shut off and tucked out of the way. It's far from ready to use. So we could go this way. Let's conjure hybrid fuse at the spine. What the heck? Let's read the PDA. Dr. Charlotte M. Williams. Okay, so this is Charlotte. So she was also part of Project Seed. I was confused. Then January 18. Oh, Francis, I still lie awake at night thinking of you. You haunt my dreams, my nightmares, my fantasies. We found love, dear. We were warping Kane's Sydney lab, creating viral strains that could turn a human inside out. We loved and made and loved. Ours was a match made in heaven. We worked on only the most exciting viruses and pathogens. We worked together was a Mozart Requiem, a piece of perfection. My work now is a pale imitation of what it was once offense. So Mozart's Requiem actually is not Mozart's Requiem because the Requiem like he left I think like almost one movement complete and some chords from other movements. So most of Mozart's Requiem was composed by one of his students. So I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, Mozart's Requiem it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and like the initial ideas came from Mozart, but all the development of those ideas were from one of his students. Yeah. How long ago was it now? It must be 10 years, but it feels like only yesterday. You were too sick to transfer to the room when I did. You died just as I took out my post. But don't fret, my angel. I began concocting a way of bringing you back to life. What the heck? I always called you my little Frankenstein. Do you remember shredding the boundary between life and death was always your ultimate goal? Well, now, with Project Seed entering its second phase, my plans can finally be put into practice. Okay, so all these doctors were like super sick. So Dr. Marlin is of course like super sociopath. Same with Dr. Bachman. Bachman was said that he was like a rapist and everything. The Santos was like, I don't care about nothing, espionage, and this girl was kind of like trying to recreate life or something, and like super sick. The laboratories are off limits between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., so that's when I work. Naturally, I prepare all of the calculation and machine settings in my quarters. I keep the subject under a false name in one of the pods. So far, not even Dr. Mann knows what I'm doing. Each major laboratory operation I perform takes no more than an hour, and I always erase the machine records at the end of each one. I'm using your DNA, my darling. What the heck? With the enhanced regenerative abilities of the genetic material we've already synthesized for seed, you will be reborn, but you'll be impervious to physical degeneration, immune to sickness and pain. Oh my goodness. I will have done what you would have wanted and made you perfect. And when you step healthy, unblemished, and reconstituted from your glass womb, you'll never leave me again. So yeah, this girl was sick. Things have felt strange lately. My work continues, but I swear, darling Francis, I can feel you watching me. I'm trying to work longer hours to complete the new and reborn you. But it's not easy. Marvin has already had a look at some of my work, I'm sure. As if he'd have any concept of what I'm trying to achieve anyway. So they are introducing characters and characters. Now there's Marvin, July. I still wonder, my darling, why you cursed me as you died? You know it was an accident. I know you remember that. It wasn't murder. Ah, so yeah, the other person, I think it was Batman, said that she killed his partner.
Batman was like, I have mastered the art of murdering and making seem like a mishap. He said like literally that a mishap. So he thinks that Charlotte killed this guy. It wasn't a murder. I've never committed a murder, not even when we tested that pathogen on those troublesome neighbors. What? It was an experiment. How were we to know they choked to death on their own innards? I suppose death was a possibility, but that's science. I'm fearing for your continued life. I'm afraid Malen knows. Who else knows? Have they contaminated you? I will run extra tests to make sure your code is not flawed or altered in any way. I am anxious. I've started scratching my arms badly. At this rate, I may end up looking like that leper stole Pac-Man. What? December 29th. Oh, my dearest Francis, I have failed you. Malen knows. He confronted me about it directly. He wants me to make you just like them. I can't have you crawling on all fours like some dog in the street. The very idea offends me. I will protect you with my life. You will be reborn. I swear this on my life.
So the others, that means the other like fetus or hybrids. So these other species kind of like crawl on 4 feet then? Mm. And Dr. Malen was conscious about that. So let's see the terminal. Okay, subject 82509 Lana. Hosts Terra McCormick, First Lieutenant Marine Liaison. Rambunctious. Subject appears to have inherited her mother's powerful physical build and latent aggression. Lana has the makings of an excellent alpha female candidate. Move Lana to a group cell as isolation appears to promote irritability. Okay, Daryl. Host Willow Brody Nurse Medical Deck. Hmm. Quiet but intelligent. Attempted to pick the lock on his self-gesture but failed to escape. Excellent puzzle solving skills. While not especially aggressive, has a strong build and thinker clearly. Frederick. Mary Maxwell, non-crew member, caterer from Phobos. Subject shows little of his mother's solid frame, but is a superb hunter. Stalks and learns tactics by observing the others. Appears to be developing a strong tactical mind. Name. Aileen Marashek. What? So, space tourists want to watch. Oh my goodness. Cunning, extraordinarily fast and dangerous, appears to prefer isolation as attempted pairings result in fatalities. Takes an alpha role easily. Dominates the other Novi. A definitive candidate for Lana's mate. So Aileen Marashek, we are John Marashek. So fluid drainage. What can we do with the fluid drainage? Nothing. I think there is nothing to do here. Don't see anything except for the terminal. Wait, the terminal. Does the terminal have anything else? No, nothing else.
I can try to make it fit,
Okay,
but it
let's
won't
go this
break.
way then. I don't see anything else. So, are we close to our daughter? I don't know about that. Okay. So there's something here. Glass wall. That observation wall is stained top to bottom with an unpleasant array of sticky, dry substances. Terminals. What would require such intense monitoring from this highly technical rig? So is this gonna be like some sort of specimen that has violent tendencies or something? That they were like watching over it? The creature screams in its medical restraints. Great black eyes and a sunken gray face glare with malice. Malice. Okay, so there's a PDA there. There's another PDA there. The monitors are dark, only to be awakened when it is time for an operation. Okay. Mainframe computer. The computer hums with activity, processing petabytes of essential body data. Mainframe computer, research drive, a freestanding data hub made for pharmaceutical companies. Q line. pipes. When this much data needs processing, overheating is common. These machines must use nitrogen-based coolant to keep the computer systems running smoothly. Wires. The wires of the drawer is essentially bound to the ceiling. Okay, so I guess let's grab the PDA. Keep reading.
Don't go any further. I'm warning you now.
How could you do this?
I do with my children as I see fit.
It's barbaric.
Spare me the pity of the righteous. Your daughter owes her life to me.
What do you know about Rebecca?
ARG was good on this ship, Mr. Maracek. Cancer, HIV, Ebola. I eliminated them all. Her life is mine to do with as I choose. Oh yes, I know about everything, Johnny boy. I know about your daughter and all about your wife. You are accountable.
Jammed his signal, John. You need to hurry. We're close.
So this is the Dr. Malan's PDA. The new year begins, the wheels turns, and the government continues to lead the vanguard of scientific discovery for all humankind. Yet I feel dissatisfied. Even as the peons who work under me celebrate the new year, I wonder why. Why would you celebrate such an assigning concept as an outdated Georgian calendar on a ship that is currently swimming through the depths of space? The reason is clear: comfort. They fear the unknown, the alien, the impossible. I do not. I embrace the unforgiving cosmos with open arms. The problem with the research we do in the humans doing is the humans doing. Constrained as they are by conscience, remorse, and sometimes even fear, we try to grasp the infinite and give it a framework that ill fits its cosmic splendor. So yeah, people is kind of like ethical and moral and yeah, but these guys, none of that. This is my 10th year as Special Projects Director for K Corporation. Despite my discoveries and quest for knowledge, I'm held back at every turn of my paper. Moralizing scientists and that group of degenerate toadies that I sit on the board with. If I were rid of them, then my word would be God, my word. Not the word of a corporation. Still, they have their uses. Research is funded by Kane, and the Groomlake is kept running by the money and personally they provide. But the time will come when all this changes, you mark my words. March 19. I am inundated with emails from all departments about inconsistencies in the storage and contaminated samples. This grand masquerade is sometimes more tedious than it's actually worth. Worst of all was Dr. Way and that technician Miss Callister. Is it? I normally make sure to work of such troublemakers, but it hardly seems worthwhile. Troublemakers must be allowed to make trouble because if they disappear, that legitimizes their claims and somebody will always take up the fallen crusader's torch. Dr. Batman's tendencies are becoming harder to restrain. I'm well aware of his shortcomings. The old man is as brilliant as he is deranged, yet manages to go about his work with a sociopathic glee. He's useful to have around, he has requested more bodies for sick, especially more women who were recently pregnant. That is problematic, as we have very few such women on board and imports are not easy to come by. We might have to play this one under the radar. May 20th. That fool Dr. Gray complained yet again about his beloved insects becoming more aggressive as a result of the power outages. So what? Let them spill out onto the decks as far as I'm concerned. The importance of seed outranks the hydroponics growing work by 1,000 to 1. I do like playing chess with Dr. Gray, of course. I win every time. A little fact he isn't likely to tell anyone, although he does seem quite happy to contact anyone who's interested with the opinion that he'd be the next best candidate for my job. Sebastian, you could not handle what I do. If you believe otherwise, then you're as great a fool as I imagine you to be. When the day that I foresee comes, your rotting corpse will be under my feet and I will laugh. July 4th. Dr. Williams is still under the delusion that I don't know about her personal research. Who's Williams? Oh my goodness, who is Williams? Charlotte Williams? Is that Williams? I don't know. Officially, it's illegal for staff to conduct their own research, but this is dressing, recreating her dead lover in the form of a hybrid, half fascinating. If it works, I'll make use of it. If it doesn't, then I'll burn with the rest of the rejects. The woman is obsessed, and I know that the Santo is playing no small part in feeding the delusions. I know her secret research won't cause me any problems, or would I never have allowed her on Project C. October 23rd. So it seems contaminated waste from the corpse disposal over still contaminating the ship. It is causing fungal. So it seems contaminated waste from the corpse disposal over spill is contaminating the ship. Okay, so it is because of the disposal of the corpses that this fungus kind of like mutated or something. The fungus
is a growth. For some, a very strong stalemate. The fungi is a riveting proportional. While I am angry that Dr. Bachman for eliminating more subjects than strictly necessary, these unintended side effects are fascinating. I intimated as much to Dr. Gray, and of course stroked his ego with hints of promotions and glory. He'll keep the fungus alive. The engineers want it destroyed, but I'm sure he can delay that. This experiment is becoming more engaging by the day, and I haven't even had to lift a finger. So while they clog up my inbox with demands and wrong burns, I plan to play the violin. We're more than secure here anyway, and this has a certain inevitability about it. So he knew this was gonna happen. I must record the daily developments as the experiment grows. November 30th, it is a cipher soul, panic, destruction, and mayhem, and yet still continues apace. Once the fervor and the flame dies down, we'll sweep the deck of detritus and repurpose all of it to my for my beautiful habits creations. No more growing plants for the good of mankind. God is no longer in the machine, my friend. I am God. December 25th, my beautiful children have exalted themselves. They kill, they learn, they adapt. A primal species without any of the trappings of morality. Is their time now. They almost came to be once many years ago, but were snuffed out by humanity, afraid of its natural successors. This systematic extermination was given a name: the eugenics wars. What? Okay. So Dr. Malan created these hybrids years ago, and this is the eugenics wars. So the humanity exterminated these creations. The public knew it as corporate warfare. In truth, it was coordinated genocide. Humanity wasn't ready for Professor Jeron's outstanding discovery and sought to destroy it. His work was not perfect, of course. That's where I came in. I spent most of my life as part of K, trying to access Professor Jeron's original work. Old Man Kane pushed me to the top because we shared an idea: the utilization of science for the perfection of humanity. Where we differed were the methods by which this was to be achieved. Not that he had much more to say after I held a beat on his face and he lay in his hospital bed, all for a high purpose. Creation of our species from raw subjects will become impossible now that the crew are dead, dying or unclean, but that's hardly an issue. Any subjects who were flawed or imperfect have been turned into fertilizer that will nurture the perfection of the surviving race. Now the challenge is moving the groom leg out of range Now, the Chinese moving the groom leg out of range of any other ships. No one can be allowed to escape this ship alive. Any good, strong survivor will become members of a new race. I am their creator. I control, I transcend. So maybe he's gonna try to trap us or something. Input. The scientists are so very disappointed in you. At this signal, I thought we were on one mind here in Seed. I castrate and destroy you for this betrayal. Your flawed body is hardly worthy of becoming one of my children. But for now, I must turn off this accursed scene. You cannot hide from me, Marvin. You drug peddling little fuck. So Lincoln. We read about Lincoln before? Yeah. July 23rd. I've been reassigned to investigate the disappearance and murder of two scientists in the employ of Dr. Mike. A strange manner to be sure. I've been observing the movements of some of these eggheads and I can't say I'm too impressed. Doesn't anyone around here record the comings or goings? Or make any notes? There's no traditional organization in this department whatsoever. Project Seed answers to nobody. This I know, but I thought these scientific types always made notes. Not that I care about that me, but I very much care about finding out who's selling weapons grade secrets. Industrial secrets are a matter of life and death, especially death in this case. My investigation will be thorough, and no stone will be left unturned. The staff here are strange, and in fact, I'd say lots of them are even crazy, but I couldn't care less about that. I just want names and answers. Um, August 8th, I got this job because I get things done, not because of my warm and caring personality. At the moment, people are taking umbrage to my investigation, but security is a constant and essential part of ship work life. Especially when we are talking about industrial espionage, I'm not sure where the two missing scientists are, but it seems, based on the modified records I found, that they were killed and ejected to space. Any other man would assume that these two were the criminals, but I don't buy that. As far as suspects go, I've ruled out Charlotte, Williams, and Marvin DeSantis. Charlotte because she doesn't know where she is half of the time, and DeSantis because he's just milking shit for brains. I'm confident that he's involved in drug dealing, and I will give him this. He's cautious. He acts like he's a real ladies' man, but I know the truth. I've seen him rejected repeatedly at the bar. September 3rd, since July, I've had to operate under the pretense that I'm an assistant. It's lucky that in my career I had some emergency room experience. The only other person who knows about my true purpose here is Dr. Mal. He's been encouraging. He constantly supplies me with information that I require for my investigation, and at times it's a little over helpful. Still, he seems honest enough. For the record, I'm well aware of the kind of man Dr. Malin is. I've seen his experiments with my own eyes. I've seen what happens when the bodies are disposed of and the burning fires of furnaces, but he does what is required to justify the means. There are few men in this world who will do that, who will do what has to be done. For that, I admire him. He told me to watch over Dr. Williams' experiments. It seems they are unofficial, and although I prepared a report to gain to have him removed from the position, Dr. Mann immediately overrode my request. I respect him, but to be honest, I don't like having my authority overruled. November 12th, Batman, of all people, was sneaking around today. It seems the old psychopath suddenly became curious. I asked Dr. Mann for further instructions, and he told me to incapacitate the old man. This I did. A shame I had to break the old guy's kneecaps. Honestly, I was hoping to slit his throat, but Dr. Mann insisted that he remain alive. Alive and in pain, but unable to move. I'm revising my earlier opinion of the DeSantos character. I still think he is a pathetic little shit, but I now believe he was partly responsible for some of the stolen information. He strikes me as an amateur put up to this by an outside agent. I'll deal with DeSantos soon, but first I've got to monitor his movements. Make one move, pal, and you'll have him. December 17th, the commander has marked me for one of his experiments. I know this because when I attempted to leave the ship to report to King Corp, I discovered that my access was restricted and blocked. I came back to my quarters and found Malin waiting there. He was waiting with two of those hellish critters that he's created. I am not squeamish, but those things make me nauseous. I am currently awaiting that he calls processing, I suppose, at this stage. I should make peace with God. I've killed many in my life, and I'll never say that I feel remorse for it. And I won't give Dr. Malin the satisfaction of hearing me pray for mercy. My last notes on this affair are that Dr. Malin himself is at the heart of the events on board of the ship. I was blind to it. I refused to believe that he was capable of creating such devastation. I always thought that scientists liked control, but Malin breaks all the rules as far as science is concerned. The leaked information, the fungal growth, the missing scientists, I am beginning to suspect he even knew that DeSantos was actually selling intelligence. I may have fed him the information to sell. To what end? I don't know. I suspect it was because DeSantos had Batman drugged to the eyeballs with whatever powerful stimulants he happened to have, so Batman could continue his work. I can't hear the machines being turned on. I welcome my faith. My fate. At least I know what I did to my job for King Corporation.
Okay, so let's see the glass walls because there is nothing else. No, what if we maybe
I can't see it working like that.
maybe we use this here?
That's just
No?
crazy. Well, no. I don't know what I was thinking there. I think that will just break it.
I don't know. I don't know. What about the computer? What if we
I think that'll just break it.
open power cell housing? Okay, so what if we
I can't see it working like that. This isn't going to work. These don't go well together. Probably not a good idea.
So this is I don't know. I think we are stuck again. So this seems like the logo from the power stuff, the power plates. Let's go back this way. Let's go back this way. So we can go all the way down, all the way back. we can go all the way back. So, for example, this is a closed power cell housing. Is there a way to open this? So we need some sort of key. Hmm, but what is gonna be that?
Maybe. No. That's just crazy. Although, no. Crazy. I can try to make it fit, but it may break. No, that won't work.
So I think we need to open one of those and grab the energy thing. So if you miss the item, um, that's it. You circle around, and that's it. Yesterday I wanted to finish the game yesterday, but I couldn't do it because I spent like an hour in this area, and there was the item here. The thing is that it is kind of not obvious. It's kind of like not obvious. Hello, Daiki. So, for example, here like five different, no, six different beds, hospital beds. So, I'm doing like strap down hybrid, wither hybrid, emaciated starving organism, healthy organism. So, how do I know that the game wants me to check right below the emaciated starving organism? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, how do I know? Like, and this is kind of frustrating. This is kind of frustrating. So there is something. So yesterday we determined that we have to do something with the electricity thing, maybe. So yeah. So for example, this we can interact with that, but we don't have any items to interact with that. So maybe with this, yeah, that was it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So now we have like a mold for the thing.
I think that'll just break it.
Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, and do we want to take this?
Interruptions in areas adjacent to this node.
Wait, so we don't want to remove this yet, right? Let's see the other areas. There is one right here. Yeah, I think this was it. So yeah, let's take that. Let's go back. Let's go this way because there's another one here. Let's see.
In subject termination and or equipment failure.
Yeah, we want to kill this woman. These women are Project C. They were trying to like um, produce kind of like animals. So yeah, we want to do this. We want to do this. Mercy. I got an achievement called Mercy.
I beg you. Don't worry.
Okay. So we don't have any more inventory in our any more space in our inventory. So I don't know if we can grab this other one. Let's see if we can grab it. Let's go here. Okay, so what did that replace? That replaced the BDT. Ah, but oh, there is more. Ah, no. Okay, 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 okay. So we can store more items if we need to. Okay. So let's go this way. There's an interaction up here. Today's a sunny day. Today's a sunny day, and I have like the windows open, the curtains open. So my cat is kind of like receiving all the sunlight, and he's kind of like enjoying himself, which is kind of nice, really beautiful. So for example, power cell, open power cell housing. Let me see that. So I don't know what would we do this. What like what is the reason to do this? To like reanimate this guy? Yeah. Okay, so 1 out of 3. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so what can we do now? Surgical laser? So are we? Oh my goodness! Like right between the legs. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel your pain, man, but that doesn't do anything. Eviscerated creature. Open power cell. So there's no interaction with that. Let's try with the surgical laser once again. Oh! Ah, so that's how we open this. So let's go then. Hmm.
Warning. The environmental control and life support system has been compromised. Please report to the visitor center for
Shattered
further
glass.
instructions.
Melted piece of glass lay among others. Splintered remains. Anything to click in here? I don't see anything, right? I am so scared of missing items. I am so scared
Abnormal neural activity
of missing
detected.
items. So what do we do now here? I guess let's go this way. Hmm. So this is the dead hybrid in cage. The creature reeks as if it has been dead for some time. Distended limb drops quickly to the ground. The stench is thoroughly vile, a rotten mismatch. Prison for this poor. What the heck? A prison for these poor beings, but more like a
Restaurants on
disposal
levels
area.
2 and 3 are now closed.
It is propped up against the bars of its tiny prison, surrounded by similarly small cages. More corpses for the incinerator. The creature stares vacantly into the dark, a victim of its own existence. So I don't see anything here. Does heaven have a place for a creature what is created in hell? That was created in hell? Um, am I missing something? Oh my goodness, I'm so scared of missing items. So what do we do now? Okay, let's see inside here. Oh, so this is the disposal area. This is the disposal area.
Must know about this.
Oh, something's happening? Oh my goodness, Dr. Malan. Freaking Dr. Malan, man. This guy is kinda sick. Like sick, sick. So how the atmosphere like made us unconscious, like affected us, but not him. Is he kind of like modified or something? Genetically modified? Maybe.
I know why you're here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit!
Listen, Milan.
Doctor Malan.
Dr.
Let's
Milan.
discuss this rationally.
Enough! I'll see you soon, Mackenzie. Give my regards to Oku.
Mr. Maracek, you sneaky bastard. Not to worry, I can speed up this little family reunion.
What have you done with Rebecca?
She's right here.
Rebecca!
You took away
Oh.
my life's work, Mr. Maracek. Now let me return the favor. Cage 7 open.
What the heck?
Enjoy the show. I'm off to deal with Judas.
Eh,
Hybrid detected in the Bavarian 14.
what?
Rebecca! Run! Kill me!
What? Oh my goodness. What the heck, man? What the heck? This game is kind of sick. Ah, what in the world, man? Oh. Oh. What the heck? Children's bed. Teddy bear. This one's comforting toys. Fur tufts are now stained with fresh blood. Okay, let's grab the teddy bear. So we lost all our items.
John,
What the heck, man?
I understand you're emotional.
Understand you're emotional? Come on!
Still get Helen. We can save her.
So she's also a scientist here in this ship. So yeah, I guess she's kind of like there's a pity team. So yeah, I think she also has like this ethical and moral
We need to
res-
put your daughter's DNA into the scanner.
issues.
I'm living in a nightmare. I can't do this. I just can't do this.
Don't have a choice. Milan is a monster. We need to find Helen. You need to put Rebecca's blood into the scanner. Now!
So we need to put Rebecca's blood into this scanner. So gas pipes. Recycling drain. Ah, okay. So we can put the teddy bear, right? Because the teddy bear has fresh blood.
DNA sequencing is needed. Complete.
Scanning. Can you get out of there?
Can you get out there?
Dispose of biological
That's a
material
nice accent.
for processing at Recycling Station 0314.
Okay, so can we go to the recycling station? The
Sleep
recycling
now,
drain.
my angel.
So these are corpses? Oh my goodness,
John,
this game has been so
are
far
you there?
so
Yes.
I found
terrible.
her. Your wife is in the military wing. I'm on my way there.
Okay, military wings. So melted balustrade. Over a long period, the putrid acidic fumes have melted the balustrade. So we gotta go this way. Anything? Signage B14. This facility is zoned as B14, which means there could be at least another 13 rooms just like this one. Okay. B14. Acid. Do we need to do anything with the acid? No, don't think so. We have our PDT. So this projectile has suit pointlessly still protects the decomposing corpse in the toxic environment. So are we gonna be using the glove? Okay, so let's put the glove on. Can you put the glove on? No? What if you do this and you go into the acid? No? Okay, let's go for the PDA. Let's go for the PDA. Let's see. So Dwayne Jones, Drainage Service Technician Level 3. Log 1988. Abandonment. Not feeling like a betrayal. There's another one that cuts deep. To be betrayed and abandoned by your own family. Well, fuck. What can I say? It's been 10 years since Maggie put my name into the Progressive Assisted Selected Suicide Lottery for what all? To 10,000 cash from the government. No questions asked. They said it was a fantastic deal. All the cash and loan and only a super slim chance that my name will be selected. The state wins in the long run. With one less welfare case and my family gets a cash bonus. Okay, so this lottery is kind of like a lot of people get the money, right? So if you get selected, you have to kill yourself, and the family gets the bonus. And his wife signed him up for this. Oh my god! Did I have a say in this? No. So April 15 rolls along, and bam! Just my luck. My name is picked along with a few thousand other unlucky bastards. I did the only thing I could, the only thing I've ever really done. I ran. I joined Ken Corporation and headed as far away from my blood-sucking wife as possible. I worked my way up the ranks here. Level 3 gets me limited seat access, which means I clean up some weird and disgusting shit. But at least nobody talks to me or asks questions.
So that suits me just fine. So yeah, employees for the Kane Corporation are really persons in really tough situations. Really, really tough situations. Who cares? At least I'm alive and kicking, master of my own destiny. Keeping that in mind, I've been stuck in this room for a few days now, with only the dead as a company. Nobody's looking for me, but at least the bodies haven't stopped falling into the acid baths. That green goo is my way out of the better place. A sip of that shit, and I'll be assisting my own goddamn suicide. To anybody reading this, please pass this message to my wife. Fuck you, Maggie.
Okay, so we got a glove, right? Is there anything else? Metal grating, tough metal bars from a secure barrier to what lies beyond. Melted balustrade over a long period. Okay, the balustrade. Acid, a controlled stream of corrosive liquid spills from the siphon. A siphon? So, what else can we do? I guess. What if we grab the glove and interact with you? No? Grab the glove and interact with the acid. Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay, I know what it's shooting. Start. No lights.
Keep your head down and stay away from the walls. And listen, you'll hear him before you see him.
Yes, okay. Okay.
So what is it? Hazmat glove filled with acid. Okay, so maybe we can use this acid to... Yeah! Doing some progress right here. Oh my goodness, hopefully we can finish this game today. I don't want to circle around, circle around, circle around. Melted hazmat glove. Okay, so we can go this way.
Too close. That was too goddamn close.
Calm yourself.
Panic,
Panic and
and
you
you
won't
won't
make
make
it.
it. Focus.
Focus.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Okay, doing some progress, doing some progress. Oh my goodness, this room seems so terrible.
Yeah, come in.
I can hear you. I made it. I'm in a storage locker. I don't think they saw me. I'll contact you when I'm clear.
I'll be waiting.
Warning.
Okay, so
Oxygen processor has experienced a critical failure. Report to the visitor center for immediate evacuation.
we need to go to the visitor center for evacuation. Okay, corpse. AJ Schrader, provisional crewman. Personal that attack, security level 0. Okay, so prosthetic arm. Yeah, we got a prosthetic arm for some reason. Oh my goodness! There is something there. Let's get away from that. You saw that? So, a grisly pile of meat. What if we get close to that? No? So, this is Thomas Prohorska, security level 0. This is Nuno Andrade, security level 0. Some human remains. Human remains. Cogs. A series of interlocking teeth are wrapped around the mechanical wheels. Erlen Hall. Civilian, security level 0. Can we go this way? Okay, so maybe this is failing because of this. Maybe we have to do something with that. Alexander Bokach, security level 0, civilian. Thomas White, moral officer, security level 0. So Yeah, this electric node facilitates power distribution through this region of the Groom Lake. Let's see if there's interaction with that. Ah, you gotta be kidding! Oh my goodness! Oh, I thought. So maybe we can combine that with the glove. The glove will um, prevent the
Too
electrocution.
close. That was too goddamn close.
Calm yourself. Panic and you won't make it. Focus. Breathe.
Okay, let's grab the prosthetic
Come
arm.
in.
I can hear you. I made it. I'm in a storage locker. I don't think they saw me. I'll contact you when I'm clear.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, so this was it. Yes,
Warning. Oxygen
I think.
processor has experienced a critical failure.
I think this was
Will
it.
center for immediate evacuation.
Maybe? No.
So, what else can I do?
No.
Sorry.
No, that won't work.
Anything else that we can do? Any other item that we can do? Oh my goodness! Oh, so this is a hybrid. Soft and deflated. Brittle bones protrude, piercing the translucent skin at odd angles. Eh,
I'm in the cargo bay. I'm close. 5 yards. 4, 3.
what do we got?
Got her.
So I think we wanna.
What is it? Is she okay?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, John. She's fine. Still in stasis. I'm going to have to find a way to move her to the hangar.
Please be careful. Keep her under. The last time I woke someone up.
So yeah, I maybe we wanna use this on the cogs. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Doing some progress.
Test 1, 2,
Anything else? Please don't let me miss an item. Ah, that would be awful. Let's go then. So we are doing so much progress right now.
Almost at the hangar. John, I need to explain the situation.
Oh, she's infected.
Seriously. And it looks like you brought our friend
No.
Milan! Taya!
So maybe he is kind of like strangling her or something. Okay, so where's the coolant pipes for the refrigerators are active and in good condition. Refrigerator and industrial refrigerator for storing objects requiring a low temperature. So this is a terminal. Corpse. Also, maybe we can interact with that. Computer terminal for use by the supervising engineer for the collection and indexing of cargo. So this is a power pad. If we stand in it, we will provide energy to something. Maybe. Let's read the PDA. So this is Jared Winslow. I tried real hard not to think any less of Scotty, but I swear the boy ain't got a caring bone in his body. Plus, I bet he don't know what any of those big words he uses mean. He's always hinting that when we're back home, we can be partners in business. I got myself a job on a damn spaceship. Does he reckon I need any help getting a job? March 15.
back before the rapid transfer system was running through the Groom Lake, folks used to get around in these really slow transport pods. I found one, tucked behind a pile of storage crates. I've been working on it maybe for a month now. I reckon I can get it working. So, okay, this is the way out of this. There is a transport pod behind some crates. Okay. Scotty played an April's Fool's joke on me, dumped some water on me while I was working on the pod. I accidentally got King real bad with a wrench. Anyways, I'm gonna play a little joke on King and set this favorite book on fire. Oh my goodness. But not today, sometime when he won't expect it. June 5th, the pod's coming along great. A couple more months and maybe I can test it out. My kid brother Youth would be so proud. He used to have me work on cars all the time. One time we was fixing the brakes on this old clunker when one of the jacks broke. I know he's in better place now, but I still feel bad. I pray about it every day, and I know that God knows that I didn't mean to do it. I promise to him that I'm trying not to be so angry anymore. August 22nd, all finished. Had to get some parts printed with the nanite machine, but I'm sure Stefan didn't mind much. Can't wait to try it out. Scotty says the bot won't work, and that I'll get into trouble for it. Who the hell does he think he is? I made sure it would work. I ain't stupid. It's getting real hard to breathe and just pray about stuff. People like Scotty, God lets them live for some reason or other. October 24th, wow. October 24th, Albert noticed some strange mushroom stuff growing all over engineering today. Guess we are gonna have to get cleaning. October 30th, good news and bad news. We had to scrub like mana of laundry day. Mama laundry on laundry day, so the gunk is just about gone. Bad news is, it's all over the damn place. Scotty has been really nice since I burned that book of his. Scotty's nicer every day. The Bible said he'd change if I was nice to him. And look what happened. A little bit of bread goes a long way in the house of God. December 19th. So this December 19th is where the tremor happens, around these dates. Damn, this ain't good. The ship on level 7 lockdown. Looks like we're gonna get real familiar with one another down here. December 23rd. Folks must have got mighty hungry. Screams are echoing everywhere. Scotty and me are gonna lock down engineering, shut down the baskets, and close the umbilical bridge. Keep them away from the twins. 25th. It's just all over. I swear I didn't mean to. I couldn't get Scotty to shut it and stop making a ruckus. I just wanted to shut him up. I swear I didn't push too hard, but for God's sake, he was being so damn loud. Let's just get to where a guy can't take it no more. He thought he was better than me all along. Well, he's dead now. He's turned at me. We've got to talk him away somewhere. Oh my goodness. So, you kill Scotty. The 25th. 27th. I hear him. He's been laughing, crying, cracking jokes. He won't stop. Can't get him to stop. Folks say I can fix just about anything with a screwdriver. Already fixed Scotty. Already fixed Yud. God wants us to fix folks up when they are broken. Can I fix me? So yeah. So okay. Let's see the terminal. Pod terminal. Test database. Okay. Attempting to fix the pod terminal. I think I got it working, sort of. Backspace don't work. Still can't do much but make entries. 14th on open. How do I get access to the other functions? Failed to complete transmission path. Fuck you, you ain't a goddamn radio. It's invalid or recipient is currently offline. April 5th, May 12th, database incomplete. June, terminal now recognizes the pod, but door hydraulics can be accessed but not opened. Pod is really too tall. Terminal works well enough but cannot erase the spots. Posts. So, okay. Okay, so let's go then. Oh my goodness. So the ship is falling apart and you just go into this machine not knowing if it is even functional. So we are in the janitorial office. Yeah. Do we want to go to the disposal area?
Let's go to the disposal area.
A hive.
Okay, so we cannot
These
go.
creatures are following their base instincts. Breeding, eating.
Please proceed to get
So we
back
cannot
in
go
the
anywhere. I guess we just explore a
Smoking is
bit.
prohibited for the duration of
Corps
the
Javier Tomé,
evacuation
Senior Medical
procedures.
Assistant,
Please
CMed,
retrieve the
Security
tolerance
Level
table.
1. So this organic growth, a heaving lump of flesh glistens. Solidified mucus. Tiny ridges of tissue vibrate along the edge of the crusted organic matter. Scaffolding. Once under construction, the scaffolding sits unused. Soft organic growth. The porous material resembles the softness and stickiness of used chewing gum. Matei Eugene Vasile, Security Level 2. Corpse. Leon Boschart, Crewman, Groom Lake Generation, Level 1. The lustrous surface is punctured by an occasional ripple. So what do we have in only the PDT? So I don't think there is anything we could do here. Sir Jordi Escobar, Junior Crewman, Security Level 1. Oh, we can go here. We could go this way. Let's try that.
The tower. Maintenance and repair and solid waste disposal facility is overdue by 9,125 days.
Okay, so this look kind of like a face, right? Like
This is
an
the
eye,
final boarding
another
call
eye,
for
the
Sector
nose,
9
and maybe like
employees.
the
Thank you.
mouth. An effigy has been sculpted from a slab of mucus. Its role is unknown.
Shit.
So I
Never
see
seen
some
anything
stuff
as
moving.
disgusting as this place.
Are these guys gonna kill me?
A heavy loader. Looks like it was sealed in during construction.
An abomination lies motionless. Motionless? I see it moving. In a puddle of putrid liquid. The lethargic hybrid idles painfully on the floor. The organic surface is now one of the hybrid reminiscent of the cloning vats. This genetic anomaly grows from the wall like a cancerous tumor. So anything else? Hard bony growth. Knobs of bone protrude from the surface. Scaffolding. So yeah, let's try the plasma cutter. Hopefully we don't get killed. Okay, so we have now loaded distribution box. Ah, so we have a power cell now. Let me see if there's anything else. No, I don't see anything else. Don't see anything. So,
I don't think that'll work.
duties. No? So is that it for now? Is that it? I am so scared of missing items. Being engulfed in gelatinous mucus. Mucus. Is that it? So are we going back? I guess let's go. I guess let's freaking go. I don't see any other creeping phlegm. The function of This viscous mucus is unknown. So what if we plasma cutter the
Maybe if it...
solidified mucus? No?
No, that won't work.
Okay, let's go to the other section. Let's see what's up over there. I am feeling that we are gonna get stuck. I am feeling it. So, visitor center expansion. So in the visitor center expansion is where the evacuation is gonna take place, right? Or should take place. Mm. Oh, are we gonna drive this?
This is the first boarding announcement for lifeboat 8 through 25.
Okay, so
All passengers with
this
fire
is
and special
maintenance
assistance
spot.
could begin boarding at this time.
Anything around here? Don't see anything. Scaffolding.
Gotta find another way out.
Ah, but wait, because we have a plasma cutter. No?
No. Crazy.
Power downloader. Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
this'll fit.
No?
This isn't gonna work.
Loose panel retinal scanner. Okay, so this is a retinal scanner. Do we have to like get some eyes maybe from somewhere? Plastic sheets. Okay. So the loose panel is a retinal scanner. Let's go back. So maintenance bond. Let's continue. Let's continue. So we are trying to get some ice, right? So let's go back to the disposal area maybe. And let's see if we can get some ice from someone. So I guess it should have to be like a higher security level person. Maybe this person over here, this security level 1. Security level 1. What if we use the plasma
I
cutter
can't see
on
it working
you?
like that.
No. Corpse. Let's go this way once again. No, I don't think there's anything here. These are only hybrids. Wait. Who is this guy? Security level 1?
Maybe. No. No, that won't work.
So let's go back to the first area. Oh my goodness, I hope I am not missing anything. Janitor's office. Let's go to the janitor's office. Hmm. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. So this guy killed this other guy, right? And he said that he tuckered him somewhere. So I bet It's gonna be here. So what if we plasma cutter the
This isn't gonna
wires?
work.
No? Yeah, baby! That is it! Oh ho ho! Frozen body. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Yeah! Some progress. Let's grab the PDA. So this guy was killed on the this is Scotty, right? See, and this guy was killed on the 23rd of December. Let's see, February 6th. Jared would make for a useful business partner, but I can't even suggest it without him erupting to a fit of rage and beginning to rant that ain't how it's done in my family. Does the man honestly expect to get anywhere without once taking help from those more intelligent than he is? The Gruniac has been a pleasure to be aboard thus far, much more entertaining than being on Earth. Even my family's private island, this isn't this entertaining. Granted, there isn't much left to do now that all the indigenous animals have been hunted and killed. Space, however, is infinite. So this person is kinda like a millionaire, like a really rich family. I feel as though planning an April Fool's joke. Almost 2 weeks in advance is a little pathetic, especially when the plan consists of a single prank, pouring water on Jared. April 2nd, I poured water on him just like a glass, just a little glass, and the consequence? The hulking dimwit chased me down the corridor we arranged, slicing a reasonable portion of my forehead open. What? I am now thoroughly convinced that he is deranged and will be doing some investigation. Let's keep going. After agreeing to transfer a sum of money, I convinced Dr. Graham to obtain Jared's medical records for me. Jared really is mentally ill. He suffers from outbursts of rage. According to one report, he murdered his brother by crushing him to death with a car. What the heck? It goes on to note that Jared believes it to be the will of the Lord, capitalized, just like that. How in the hell did he manage to get a position in the most important area of this ship? I have to stay on his good side. June 4th, I begin to miss my father's mansion more with each passing day. Having maids and chefs to cater to me is how I was raised. To be responsible for cleaning up after myself and walking on the way to the mess hall for food remains a challenge. September 23rd. Sometimes I question my own sanity. I briefly criticize Jared's hobby of repairing that old transport pod and oh, the daggered stare he gave me in return. What did I think I could possibly accomplish by talking to him about it? August 27th. Unbelievable. He burned my thesaurus. Jared marched towards me, ripped it from my hands, and set it on fire. Then he screamed, April Fools! and sprinted away, waving the burning papers above his head. Oh my god, what? I can't begin to say how many times I've retyped my entries. They feel not as good. There's a better word, I swear it. I would kill to get my thesaurus back. How can anyone respect me if I don't would sound smart? September 28th. I give up. I ran into Dr. Brain today and he remarked that I sounded like less of a pretentious asshole. Guess I should just talk like an ordinary person from now on? Oh hey, ordinary is a pretty big word. My arms hurt. It was hard work to get all of that fungus out of the generators. We did it though. Cleaning is not easy. I feel a sense of accomplishment. November 13th, I guess Jared isn't all bad. He apologized to me today for losing his temper so often, and you know what? I apologize in return. I don't remember the last time I did that. 15. Holy shit, it turns out the guy had a bunch of rations tucked away. He shared them with me, even though he's almost out. If I don't starve to death here, I might have to put him in charge of Tanaka Investments charity, which doesn't exist yet. Rations are here. We have just enough food in the freezer to last us. We are far less hungry than the guys, meaning the twins. I have to say, I'm impressed. I'm not sure how those guys have had the energy to keep those afloat with so little to eat. Those guys are titans. Engineering is now on total lockdown. We have to keep whatever those things are away from the generators. I don't think that we'll ever see the light of the day again. At least when I die, I'll be with the only real friend I ever had. So yeah, now we have you, the plasma cutter, everything. So is there anything else? Refrigerator, wires, corpse. So now we can go back to the visitor center.
This is the first boarding announcement for lifeboat 8
Okay,
through 25.
so now
All
we can
passengers requiring special assistance,
eyeball this
visit our boarding at
loose
this time.
panel. I apologize if you can hear the sound of a dog. There's like I live in like in the second floor or maybe the first floor for some countries. Um, so it's like the one above ground floor, and there's like a patio in the building. So yeah, I get all the sounds from the pets of the neighbors. Uh, so yeah, this is open. What do I do now? Yes. Yes, this is it. Now let's go in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, baby.
Pickup zone is loading and unloading of baggage. Non-transportable personnel units.
Okay. So, Groom Lake model?
Launched in 2100, the tower was 6,106 feet long. This massive nuclear fusion-powered ship was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommissioning. Launched in
Ah,
2100, the tower was
let's go this way.
6,106 feet long. This massive nuclear
Where you
fusion-powered
going,
ship
man?
was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommissioning. In 2116, Kane Corporation recruited a vessel from its mining fleet to be repurposed as a laboratory.
It's a laboratory. Information kiosk.
Did you know? Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation in June 2019.
So, Kane initiated. Hey, Marie Violin, how you doing? So, Kane initiated as a mining corporation, maybe, and
This poster
then
depicts a 95-year-old Henry Kane in the prime of his life. Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition. Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother
26
Clara was a store clerk and his father Edmund was a veterinarian. Henry Kane was born to an impoverished
okay.
family in January the 26th, 2000.
So, is there
His mother
anything
Clara was a store clerk and his
that
father
we
Edmund
could
was a
potentially
veterinarian.
do? No? Anything else? So I guess let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the Groom Lake. The tower was rechristened the Groom Lake in 2120 when she left dry dock and began her journey towards the outer planets.
Lifeboats have departed from
Information
deck.
Charles
kiosk.
Clark Kane has
C2,
proudly taken
C3,
over the reins from his
C4,
father
and
and
C5.
continues his family's legacy. A replica of a statue of remembrance that stands in Washington, D.C. In 2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation.
Wait. Let's hear this one once again.
2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation.
So is this why they started to like go towards the medical research.
Did you know? Henry Kane served in the military and was a decorated naval aviator. The rapid advancement of medical research and its auxiliary studies culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation. Popularized by the media as a medical Cold War, the eugenics age far exceeded selective breeding. In 2049, a worldwide ban was placed on unapproved genetic modification.
Wait. So this vessel was repurposed in almost like 2100, but the eugenics war was in 2049. Is that what I'm getting? Looks like reality, lol. Like the game or the story. The stories of this game has been really deep, really deep and really sick. Not also deep, but like sick. So these are the vessels, right? Yeah, the story looks like reality. It is not far from reality. Genetic manipulation and yeah, psych. So the partially destroyed craft is now useless. Large gashes from falling debris have made this lifeboat inoperable. This one is the Death Trap, lies silently in its bay. So is there anything? The launch tube for the lifeboat is currently empty. Anything we can do here? Crane, the hanging metal chain swirling silently and teasingly in the breeze. So I don't see any other item that we could maybe use or grab or interact with. So I guess let's keep going. The music is kinda good. It's really good. So let's see. Lifeboat. The shattered safety glass won't hold up to the rigors of space. The David sits patiently. How you doing, Marty? Good? Rupture fuel pipes dribble flammable and toxic fluids, rendering this lifeboat unsafe and indefinitely unstable. This lifeboat has unfortunately been trashed. So I don't see any items. Don't see any items. Let's go this way, I guess. So I think we are close. I think we are close to the. How do you say that? To where we're gonna find Ellen. Ellen is our wife. So what is that? Structural beams. The bowed metal buttress support the weighted ceiling. Airlock. So we could go this way. Pipes. The large hollow pipes bend and turn, snaking toward their destination. So we basically cannot come back. So this is a good sign. This is a good sign
Without
because
a family, man, alone in the world, trembles with the cold.
so yeah, this is a good sign because when you can go back, there's like this kind of interaction where you grab an item here, then come back. Then with that, you come back to this other room. Uh, that gets kind of kind of where am I? And that gets kind of like circling around. If you miss something, oh yeah.
Blood! Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him. Kill him now.
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster? The morals of men don't apply to gods.
So this guy's kind of crazy. So is that the cutscene? Can we interact with stuff? So what if we shoot you with the laser, the plasma cutter? Oh! Ah, he killed me. Yes, everything good, but I'm feeling so tired lately. I need vacation. Yeah, some vacation sounds good. Some vacation sounds good. Okay, so these scenarios are kind of annoying because we have to listen to the whole cutscene once again. Yeah, once again, murder and murder. So in the meantime, while the cutscene
John,
plays,
shoot him. Kill
I'm
him
gonna go
now.
grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster? The morals of men don't apply to gods.
Okay, so we cannot shoot him, right? So what if we grab the plasma cutter and we shoot the machine parts? Oh! Oh my goodness!
Has been breached. Containment protocols activated. Security lockdown initiated.
Quantum storage device damaged and door missing. Fracture of femur detected. Scapula damaged. Seek immediate medical attention.
Tell me this is it. Tell me this is it.
Did you... Have we got her?
I do. She's here.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
You want coffee?
I'm sorry, it wasn't supposed to end like this. Waking you was a mistake, John. But I'm happy to have met you.
I don't understand.
So she was the one that woke us up.
You woke me. Answer me!
We needed a way to transport the research off the Groom Lake. And your wife's bone marrow was a perfect storage device.
What the heck? What the heck? I knew it! I knew it!
Yes!
I knew it!
Research. Worth billions, John. Billions.
So you caused all of this. You let those things loose.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not that sloppy. The idiots we sent to get your wife's body turned off all the containment protocols. We lost Ellen in all the chaos. That pussy Yuri was on his way to you when Milan got involved.
On his way to get my DNA.
It was the only way to locate the data carrier in this shitfest. Old man Kane will be rolling in his grave when I sell his secrets.
You're just like Milan.
Is that what you think? John, do you love your wife? Well, I loved my husband, and Kane's security forces murdered him during a protest. Kane Corporation took everything from me, and now I will burn them to the ground.
You don't have to do this. You don't.
To Stasis pods, hon. It was never gonna happen.
Telepgraphic coordinates confirmed. Autopilot has been engaged. Time to departure. 15 minutes.
So we can interact now. So what do we do?
You never had any intention of helping me. You used me. You used my family.
It's not personal.
Not personal. You bitch.
Guilty.
So what do we got here? So what are we trying to do? Gun turrets. King Corporation has taken every precaution necessary to secure the primary hangar. The gun turrets are searching for a target to obliterate with the high velocity lead projectiles. Oh, so what if we do something like this?
Tia. Fuck you.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! What the heck, man? This game. Okay, so we're alive.
This vessel has been cleared for departure.
So I guess let's grab Ellen. So freaking Tia, man, freaking Tia. I knew it. I knew it from the very beginning. I knew it from the very beginning
I love you, Ellen.
that she was using us. I knew it. I love you, Ellen. Oh, the cutscene. So we are left behind. So we are gonna save Ellen and stay behind. The cutscene. Ah, the Groom Lake. Oh my goodness, this game. It was an amazing game. What the heck? What? Wait, what? I don't need to sleep. I need answers. Wow. A Christopher Bishop game created by the Brotherhood. Music, Mark Morgan, Daniel Sadowski, Christopher Bishop. Creative writing, Christopher Dare, Mark Odell, Kyle Donegan. Editing, Christopher Dare. Voice artists, Ryan Cooper, Rebecca McCarthy, William McCabe, Messiah. Translations. Okay. Wow, this game. Wow, like corporate greed, like unethical investigations, unethical research, human experimentation, like the human situation, the human situations where they have to work for a company like this one, like hoping they get a transplant, hoping they get a, a way out of their situation, and the greed, like the greed of trying to accomplish something. Um, yeah, yeah. And Tia, oh my goodness, that was the plot twist we needed. Tia at the end being like, I'm gonna sell all the secrets from Kane Corporation, and your wife is the perfect vessel. That was like, oh my goodness. But I knew it. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. I knew it because it was kind of like Yuri is dead. Yuri is a person from the very beginning of the game, and Yuri is dead, right? We cut his hand to access a new area, and that is where we get the radio to communicate with Tia. And Tia is kind of like all of a sudden, yes, I'm gonna help you find your family. Like all of a sudden, like, my goodness, am I trying to escape or I'm gonna help random people find the family, right? So that to me was kind of suspicious from the beginning, but you know what? At the beginning, I was like, yeah. But yeah, I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. So yeah, Stasis, that was a nice game. That was a nice game. My only complaint is that it is it's in some sections it is not very obvious what you have to do. So, for example, I needed a key for some of the power cells. So I needed a key. So you said, okay, let me try looking for a key, you know? Let me try interacting with something. Let me try, I don't know. I was imagining that with the heat gun, we could maybe like mold the metal bar to have the key. So I was thinking stuff like that, imagining stuff like that. Turns out that there is a bone glue, a bone glue, and with the bone glue, you mold the key. So it is kind of like not really obvious what you have to do. And if you miss the item, you can circle around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. That happened to me yesterday. That happened to me the day before yesterday. That happened to me the Friday. On Friday, we have been playing this game since Friday. Uh, but yeah, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Once you figure stuff out, it is easy go. It is easy go, easy peasy. But yeah, the puzzle sections were kind of good. They were good, although, like for example, when we wake up someone from cryo, I don't like that the molecules and the doses are kind of like in the background, like in the scenery. I don't like that. I really don't like that because you can miss that pretty easily. So you grab the PDA, you are reading the PDA, pretty easy to miss a little post-it uh, stick in the corner, you know, because you think it's kind of like the scenery. And if you see every GUI, every GUI in this game is kind of like that. It's kind of like dirty, bloody, uh, engulfed with stuff, you know, engulfed by stuff. So yeah, when you read the PDA, it's kind of like, yeah, the GUI of the PDA. It is pretty easy to like misinterpret the post-it note as an like just the scenery, you know. So that is another complaint I have. Overall, the PDA, like, uh, I think on Saturday or yeah, Saturday, I complained about reading a lot. The PDAs were so long, but you know what? Now that we finished the game and now that we are looking backwards, I think the PDAs are like such an amazing tool to tell the story. And not only like tell the story like this happened and you have to do this, not like that, but more like the personalities of the people and that is a nice touch. That is a nice touch. You understand what's up with Dr. Bachman. You understand what's up with Dr. Malan. You understand with Charlotte. You understand why some of the people that are working for the Kane Corporation in the Groom Lake. You understand why these people are working in this place. You know, some of them are in a desperate situation, trying to get a way out. So yeah, that is a really nice touch. Really cool game. Really cool game. Those were my only complaints. Could be improved and maybe a bit. Yeah, like making a little bit more obvious. For example, the bone glue. I didn't even knew there was something called bone glue before I played this game. So yeah, and pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. The story was really nice.